that's because I never said a word. I just kept carrying it, year after year, bleeding where nobody could see. I learned real young to keep it hidden, to lock the hurt behind a smile, to tell the world that I was fine, even when I wasn't for a while. My father wore the same expression, a quiet man with calloused hands. He carried burdens like a soldier, and I grew up thinking that's what made a man. So I swallowed every heartbreak, every disappointment, every fear, and told myself I'd get through somehow, just one more day, one more year. But pain don't disappear in silence, it just finds a place to stay, and slowly turns your strongest parts into something worn away. There were nights I sat in darkness with a bottle and my regrets, trying to forget old memories that I ain't forgotten yet. I lost people I should have held on to, pushed away the ones who cared, built walls so high around my heart nobody could get in there. And every time somebody asked me, brother, how've you been? I give the same rehearsed answer and hide the truth again. Because admitting that you're struggling felt like waving a white flag. So I kept dragging all that weight around inside an invisible bag. The deepest wounds don't always show, the worst scars stay concealed, and sometimes the hardest battles never fully heal. I've been bleeding in silence for years, trying to hold myself together, carrying storms behind my eyes, through every kind of weather. I've been bleeding in silence for years, while the whole world thought I was strong, but nobody knew how close I came to not making it this long. I've been bleeding in silence for years, and I'm tired of hiding the pain. There's a photograph in my wallet of a younger man with hope, back when the future felt endless and life felt easier to hold. Sometimes I stare at that picture and wonder where he went. When exactly did survival become my only intent? Somewhere between the losses and the promises life broke, I became somebody different under all that smoke. A man still standing upright, but carrying unseen chains, trying to convince himself that numbness wasn't pain. Then one night an old friend called me, said, you don't sound like yourself. And for a moment I considered telling him everything I felt, about the sleepless nights and loneliness, the battles in my mind, the weight that kept growing heavier with every passing time. And when the truth finally left my lips, the sky didn't fall apart, the world didn't call me weak for speaking from the heart. Instead I felt something loosen that I carried for too long, where healing belongs. Maybe strength ain't suffering quietly till you completely break. Maybe strength is asking for help before it's too late. I've been bleeding in silence for years, but tonight the wound can breathe. And for the first time in forever, I feel a little relief. I've been bleeding in silence for years, but I don't have to anymore, because healing starts the moment you stop locking every door. I've been bleeding in silence for years, but I'm finally learning how to heal. For every man still carrying a burden nobody sees, for every soul exhausted from living on their knees. You don't have to keep pretending, you don't have to bear it all. Sometimes the bravest thing you'll do is admit you're not standing tall, because pain grows in the darkness, but hope grows in the light. And even the most broken hearts can survive another night. I've been bleeding in silence for years, but the bleeding's slowing down, because I finally stopped pretending and set the burden down. I've been bleeding in silence for years, but I'm still standing here today. And every scar I've carried didn't take my soul away. I've been bleeding in silence for years, but tonight I found my voice. I've been bleeding and nobody noticed. Maybe that's because I never said a word. I just kept carrying year after year.